Peoples, what is going on? I am Finesse, and we are here in the Finesse Garage today because I had a few questions in some of the past videos as far as configuring motorcycles for shorter riders. And a good friend of mine down the road here, she ended up purchasing a motorcycle, and she is also a shorter rider, and she has some accessories that she's going to be putting on this bike to give her a more confident feeling when she's out and about on her motorcycle. All right, so circling back to those comments, the question was asked, for shorter riders, would it be okay just to change the bars or just the seat, or would you have to do both? And to that I say it's going to depend on your body type. Some people have longer arms than legs. Some people have longer legs than arms. Then you got torso lengths, all kinds of things. We're all built different. But so in some cases, changing the bars, bringing them closer to you might be enough. All right. In some cases, you might have to change the seat as well. And that'll give you the trick if you got the short legs. But sometimes you might need to do both. Just whatever you need to do to make the ride more comfortable or more confident for you, then that is absolutely what you should do. However, my suggestion is if you're going to start somewhere, you could start at the seat. That's a simple, super simple. Also, some dealerships, not all dealerships, some dealerships do have seats that you can take out of the dealership just to test fit to see if they work. And, you know, you can sit on it and then go from there, right? So the seat is a really good starting point. I only say that because changing the bars is going to be a little bit more involved, you know, because you have all the controls. And in the case of this motorcycle, this 2023 Indian motorcycle Bobber Dark Horse, you're going to have to change out brake lines, all right? And, you know, not everybody's ready to change out brake lines. But that is just something that you're going to have to consider when you're looking at this. So, and I mean, if you're going to do it yourself, then it's probably not such a big deal. But if you're going to be taking it to the dealership and having them do it, then there's going to be some costs associated with that. What we're going to be doing today, like I said, the owner, she's around 5'1", 5'2". And we are going to be changing out the bars. We're going to be changing out the foot controls to floorboards. And we're going to be changing out this seat from the Saddleman seat to the Indian Motorcycle Reduced Reach seat. And lastly, just for aesthetics, we're going to be putting on the passenger backrest. All right. And I say just for aesthetics because that has nothing to do with being a shorter rider and configuring the bike. So in this case, it's just for aesthetics. And on another note, as far as the seat goes, you're not going to see me put the seat on here because the owner is going to put the seat on. They had to order a seat. So when that seat comes in, they'll put it on. But, you know, rest assured, I will give you guys all of the information that you need as far as seeing the seats with the bars, et cetera, et cetera. All right, we're not gonna miss anything. All right, I got you. All right, so before I get started, I just kind of want to go over the motorcycle as it sits right now. This was a used purchase from here at Savannah Motorsports. And there were some items that are already on this motorcycle. So right up front, you're going to have your engine guards. And then there's also an aftermarket exhaust on this motorcycle. I'm not sure what exhaust it is, but it is short, and this thing sounds like a beast. The 116 does good with add-ons. And then right up front here, there's a saddlebag, or excuse me, not a saddlebag. There's an accessory bag or a fork bag up here as well. And this is a really nice bag. It's got magnetic clips on it to hold it. So you're not worried about that coming off. So another thing I'm going to say, right? Everything that we're going to be putting on today, these are Indian motorcycle parts. So I'm not worried about fitment. I'm not worried about, you know, any kind of adjustments or anything like that. Finishes. You know, everything is going to be up to Indian motorcycle standard, and it's just going to look great. I already know it is. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So here on this table, I have everything that I'm going to need for this install. Of course, we've got the floorboards, we've got the handlebars, we've got the brake reservoir, and all the cables and wires associated with that. We're also going to be needing some brake fluid. And I also have a one-person, I think it's called something like that. It's a one-person brake bleed kit. All right, so something else that you're gonna need. All right, and I also have some Loctite. I've got some red and I have some blue, which I don't believe I'm gonna need, but just in case, I do have some. And I say I'm not gonna need it because the screws that come with the kits, they already have some thread lock on it already, some of the red, all right? So I may have to use some blue here and there just to make sure things are nice and secure. But other than that, let's go ahead and get the bike tore down, and then we can start installing these parts.
I look like stressing, I be finessing, Dolo in my section, built like a blessing. I look like stressing, I be finessing, got my muscle flexing, my money stretching. Yeah, ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Big bands like a main event, already paid the rent. Feeling like winning my favorite. Boy, I was made for this. Flex mode on gym rat, I been that young legend, oh. Them boys can't f with it, I ain't shy, I'ma let them know. All of my bitches be multiples of 10, I'm fed to win, All of my be comfortable with sins from his to gin, Be hating because I've been ballin' and they gotta ride the bench again. Ain't gotta wonder, I know when she callin' that she tryna ride that again. Keep it a C note, guess it's D-League, they could be more. I brought the A game, gripping them B cups by the seashore. Filling up my rubber band, 100 band, I need that. Big dog, no small bark, I'm cool on your feedback. Yeah, ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. I look like stressing, I be finessing, Dolo in my section, built like a blessing. I look like stressing, wave, life been going how I want it. Got my muscle flexing. Okay, mahogany tint on the skin, I feel like a 10 out of 10. If you hearing it, got in the plan. If not, then somebody been watching the kid. I made it out of a jam. I got some ribbons in front of me blocking. You stuck watching life in the stands. I know that you see.
All right, y'all, so the job is done. What I have in front of me are the parts that were left over, which is essentially everything that we replaced. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the seat, we are gonna be changing the seat. However, the seat is not here. We're waiting on that to come in, and I'll give you guys another look as well. But after talking to her husband, I mean, she might be okay with just these bars, but at any rate, we'll check it out and see what happens. All right, everybody, so this is the 2023 Chief Bobber Dark Horse that we did some modifications on. This right here is the owner. I'll let her introduce herself.
All right, my name is Erica, and this is the beautiful Determinator.
Oh, all right. Oh, so you had a name. That's the name?
That's the name.
Terminator.
Determinator.
The Terminator, okay.
Yep. Determined across all these roads around here.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, so you are how tall?
5'2".
5'2". So what we did is we changed the bars, we changed the pegs out for floorboards, and you have the Indian Motorcycle reduced reach seat, as well as the passenger backrest. So compared to how the bike was when you first got it, how does it feel now?
100% better. I feel more relaxed. Previously, I was very tense.
Yeah.
Didn't feel comfortable with riding, reaching, leaning, sliding.
Yeah.
Now it's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect fit, comfortable.
All right, so I know when I first put this together, it was just the bars, and you still had that seat that came with the bike. So how did you feel with just the bars? Do you think that would have been enough, or do you think having the seat and the bars is better?
I think having a seat and the bars is better.
Okay.
Previously with the old seat, it was still okay, but I was still sliding a little bit. If I wanted to like rest my back.
Right.
Now it's just like a perfect fit.
Okay.
It's just a perfect fit.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so that is going to do it for this video. It was so fun working on this bike. I really love the 116 engines, the 116 platforms, all the bikes they have in there. I don't know why I don't have one of these bikes yet, but maybe down the line you'll see me with one. But yeah, very fun build. I mean, the parts and stuff that I put on really was not difficult. The bars themselves were kind of difficult because you have to take the gas tank off, but even that, at least in my opinion, wasn't that difficult. So if you're going to do these types of modifications yourself or with a friend, I mean, you can get this done in a weekend, a couple of hours. It's going to be no problem whatsoever. No. All right. Anyway, hey, ride every day. And most importantly, make sure you're enjoying it. Peace.